Teaching is an easy to comprehend tool for us humans. We spend most of our lives being taught or being the teacher. Yet, are other animals able to teach each other? This is 8-Bit Papers, and today we'll explore a paper on whether chimpanzees can teach tool use to other chimpanzees. 3 main criteria has been identified for teaching. 1, it occurs in the presence of a naive learner. 2, at the cost or at least no benefit to the teacher. And finally, that it facilitates learning in another individual. Tool use has been observed across wild chimpanzees. They have been shown to modify herb stems to gather termites from their nests. Therefore, a remote camera was placed at one of these termite mounds to see if teaching of tool use occurred. In this experiment, the chimpanzees were split into 2 groups: the donor, the one who gives the tool, and recipient, the one who receives the tool. This was recorded before the tool was given and after the tool was given by the donor. Data was collected for 4 measures, the first being transfer. Did chimpanzees transfer sticks to another? 13 total transfers occurred, 12 between an adult female and her offspring, and 1 between a sub-adult female and her sister. The second measure was of duration of termite gathering. Duration decreased for the donor, whereas it increased for the recipient. Measure 3 was number of probe insertions. This decreased for the donor and again increased for the recipients. Fourth and final measure was number of feeding events. This decreased for the donor and increased for the recipients. Did this data support the hypothesis that chimpanzees met the criteria for teaching? Let's have a look. A, occurred in the presence of a naive learner. Yes, it did. B, at some cost or little benefit to the teacher. Yes. And C, that it facilitates learning in another individual. Yes. Therefore, did chimpanzees teach others to use tools? And in this experiment, it did. This was an interesting experiment as it showed the fundamental properties of our society is also present in chimpanzees, and that is teaching. This has been 8-Bit Papers, and thank you for listening. Bye!